Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to the stream, y'all. Let's get in a quick prayer with the Lord and our Savior. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for another beautiful day. I ask God that you just watch over us. Let's keep pushing towards our goals that you want us to have. Bring the Holy Spirit upon us. Bring Jesus Christ upon us to just walk with us every day. Thank you, God. Let's have a great stream. In Jesus' name as we pray, amen. What up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a great day. The last part we were at was we just got done beating, I forgot the dragon dude's name, but we have his power now. So I think we're drawing near close to the end. Alright.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into tires? Did you see that?
I apologize to y'all, I can't be more consistent. I've been going through a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to do better, y'all. Let's continue with the story, though.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
That's right, we've been taking out all the mother crystals because they've been hurting the earth, so see
How
what...
is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
So we need to go fight the other king who has the other, what do they call it? I want other Titan abilities. I think that's the dude with the sword, if I'm correct.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
See if we can get a new weapon.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Ain't got any. Well, let me check her first. See if she has any new weapons.
Still alive, are ya? Going purse weighing you down?
Ooh.
It'd better all be here.
Oh, this is clean. Can you upgrade this?
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Oh.
No scratches, right? And
Okay, yeah, we know these weapons. That's dope.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Alright, let's go do these missions. Like I said, I think we're very, very close to beating the game. I think we only have like one more person to get. Let's see. Maybe 2. That's one thing I got. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just master that. Okay, master that. Master that. Master that, and then we only need. Alright, let's go.
I'd say we were in for a storm.
So we have to do 3. Let's do this one first.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. And we're next.
4 left for more when the captain's on.
God has help us.
I can't do it. I can't.
But you can.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like Akashic, but they've taken so many.
Akashic, but different.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
So Ultima's letting out his kids, basically. I ain't gonna lie. They have beautiful designs in this game, but Ultima is the ugliest thing I've seen in my life. And the man don't look like he don't put on no lotion. Like, it's bad. Alright, here she is.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very—
We've tried requesting... What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Scary soldiers.
I'll have a word with them.
I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all... And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life.
Leave that to us.
Alright, so they're just randomly attacking people.
It's all right. Listen more.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Come on.
Let's go find these monsters. This don't look good.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Yeah.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Where's your... There they are. Get y'all out of here first. There you go. Yep.
Too slow. Over here. Nice try. Sick.
I should have dodged that.
Nice try. Whoa, talk. Get him. Whoa, talk.
Oh yeah. I can put this, cause I can put my guard up, isn't it? Isn't this?
Right how.
dead after this.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now,
Freaky.
if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
So ultimately, like I said, it's bringing all their kids here to fight. Alright, now we gotta go do another one. We need a thing where we, yep, can leave. Do that. Just want to see how to do. Hold square. Nice. And this is one I have. Back. Dang, I do remember last episode our mom killed herself. That's crazy. Damn, brother, you alright?
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never know. Where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
you think there are as many as Martha says?
Let's go get him.
More.
Jeez.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? Them not. Not a chance. Let's go.
Clive, wounded.
Dang, they got okay.
We deal with the Akashic.
Not a real dog.
Over here.
Slice, 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 slice.
Get him.
Spiders, okay. I got the fuck.
Over here. This one.
All the damage. All the damage. They're done. Yep.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snap, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here.
I will.
My brothers.
Shh, don't try and talk.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
I need to see how they. Is it L2 you have to hold? It says block enemy attack when a guard is timed perfectly. I forgot how you block.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we
Yo,
didn't know
yo,
there
yo,
would be
welcome
so
to
many.
the stream.
How could we have?
Behind you!
That's a turtle.
Damn it! We need to get the injured.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly...
Let's try.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Get him!
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
This one. Over here.
Dead. That was easy.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't...
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
I see
There
you're
we
all
go.
in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good.
East Pool. Where's East Pool at? Right here. It's a straight shot. For anyone who's tuning in,
No use calling Ambrosia now.
the big boss Ultima has released his toys and everything, and they're attacking everybody. But first, let me see how that. I just want to see one thing. Where to evade? Where are they at?
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Out of here.
Over here. Nice one. This one. Well done, Tom. Over here.
Where's the other enemies at?
It's over. Get him.
Oh, it's chokeable. Oh.
All yours, Torgal.
That sounds disgusting.
Something's coming.
Oh, this thing again.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, he's done after this. Yeah, he's dead.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that...
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Hopefully we'll have it.
How many of your men were in?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned.
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here...
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you...
Alright, we've got one more stop. Ooh, what's this? A symbol of trust, loyalty, and enduring friendship for how long is. Okay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like... Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
So is he following us now? Alright. Nope. Yep. Alright, if it's a one more thing to just help everyone out. Whew, it is dark here.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to her?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood. It's the... We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you, any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness.
I'm ready to fight.
An entire city.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a
And that would be?
to pool our resources and save the city ourselves.
When all that fear and
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talk.
Play along.
What he means to say.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. Conrad. May I?
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town, that a band of beardless youths could better have...
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they...
I'll tell you,
That actually worked.
the one good thing and gripe about this game is that there's a lot of talking.
And there's a...
Good thing is you get to like understand the world. Bad thing is they talk forever.
My shop. Why would anyone do
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy some.
Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord. And
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty...
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine. It is only a matter of time before the peasants...
it is worse than I thought. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits, which means that now, more than if our humble town...
All right, if it will help to protect my home. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the bright...
Alright, hopefully we get to finally get the fight.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the...
I take it your scouts found the bandit.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole...
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defense.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. The stakes, I concede, are high.
That is a...
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
I thought you might say it.
We'll hold them off for as long.
And we will do the same.
Finally, we get to fight.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
Who's attacking first? Who's attacking first? Go ahead. Now, pass. Perfect block, okay. Gotcha. Oh, you didn't do it. Yeah, stay down. Yeah. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I wish I had. I blocked that.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Oh, they held out.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved up. Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Alright, we're done here.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's...
You gotta like... Alright, hopefully this brings us to the big mission.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Brothers back together. Let's get it. So our brother's holding Ultima. But how's he getting? I'm confused how he's getting out if he's holding him prisoner.
I'd say we were in for a storm.
Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Are they riding on some too? Yeah, okay.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Yeah. Let me get out. Let me get off real quick. Thank you. Do it again. You're gonna attack again. Nah, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Cause there's a thing. We'll cross over this way. What is that? Okay. Slice.
Too slow.
Yeah, fix this. Let me fix this. Cause I want this to be. You be a rage fist. Yep. I feel like I'm missing something. Cause there's a thing. I don't know, but those bills are 100%.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Over here! Good girl.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful. Caution, brother. We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues,
Do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty. remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
She loves him too much. Oh man, Joseph was laying down some pipe.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
Let's get him.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go. Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Creepy.
Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Sorry.
The freeze? Please and see.
Alright, let's get it.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Oh, you lucky. Square. Ah, gotcha. Yep, that's how you do it.
Get him.
They said every one of these have a counter. Alright, let's get it.
Run like the wind.
Might as well get off, because they're gonna attack me. Who's gonna attack me? I just want to see something. Hopefully, that's all of them, so we can.
Yeah.
Clive.
I'm so
Smoke.
happy.
Is the city fallen?
This is probably where our boss battle is gonna be.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Alright, let's get it.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Eh?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd be forgetting everybody thought he was dead.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like.
Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
All-out attack.
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
Okay.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Alright. You, me. I know I keep going back and forth, but I just want to read something because I learned. Gosh, does this have a parry? Summon. Points are for using doing the card. Okay.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Oh yeah, they did. Ah, so y'all want to fight people weaker than y'all. Alright, come fight. You're dead. Easy work.
Nice try.
Yep, break his guard. Go. Y'all think y'all bad. Alright.
This might take a while.
Who's gonna attack me first? Who's gonna attack me first? Who big and bad to do it? I don't care about the protection skills. Yep. Boom! Who next? Who next? Who next? Alright, let me... Yep. Yep. Did we kill? Did we kill? You don't put a protection spell on you, you put it on everybody else. I'm smart, my guy.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Before we leave, let me know. Wouldn't be me if I didn't loot. Let's go. I thought that was a box. What? Bad boy. Nah. Somebody catching this JoJo work. Come on, you gonna swing? Gotcha. Why aren't you in there? No, you're dead anyway, but... Fire. She protects bravery. Dead anyway. Thank you. Good job, Toggle. Box. I think we about to get to a boss, y'all. too much open space.
Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight.
Oh yeah, they catching these hands. What's up? Go ahead, hit me. Go ahead, one of y'all hit me. Yep. Boom! That's over. Grab one of them.
Get him.
Hi, everybody. Oh, that's okay. Try it again. Okay. 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 What's up? Oh, never mind. I can't dodge those. Boom! Yep. Destroy his thing. Boom!
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Dudes are dead.
Where are they?
It's way, yeah, I was gonna say, way too much space.
These creatures. Sometimes reach extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Get him. This one. Get him. This one.
Damn.
Nice try.
It's over. All yours. Over here. This one.
Now, I do. Two more.
Over here. Where is your master? What does he want?
Yeah, we're gonna break that guard. Who's got some spells? Oh, it's you. Alright, he's done. Okay. Clyde. Yep.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish.
Are we about to fight him?
I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
He ain't scared of you.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Oh yeah! Oh, okay. Where'd he go? Okay, Clive with the hand. I mean the sword.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos.
What is this?
Yes! Yes!
He getting a little too turned on about that.
Nice try.
Yep. Take his... Yeah! Oh, turn it up a little bit for you, brother. Get at least halfway.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
What is that? What is that?
Actually, I wouldn't. Nice try.
Yee! Oh, totally, you transformed. Okay, like that.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, jump, jump. What is that? What is that? Boom!
Too slow.
Nope, nope, no, hey, now, hey, now, hey, now. Okay. Okay. I'm getting, I got, oh, I didn't got that. Switch. all that damage. Nope, 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 nope. Where'd you go?
Nice try.
Yee!
This one. Nice try.
Thank you. Good job, Tobo.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Are you dead?
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm.
I ain't kneeling.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Run the ones. He's schooling us, Clive.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Clive, let me fight. Because you're not showing out right now.
Your Majesty. My purpose is my own.
That's right.
I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Dang, Clive, please, bro, let me fight. You selling us right now.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry! Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Oh, don't tell me she dies.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. Alright?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him.
Where's Jill?
Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Man, you better be alive. See if I get a new sword.
Right.
But y'all, thank you for
Gang
coming
said
to
that
the
Otto
stream.
might know something.
I love and appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night and a great, what's today? Thursday? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, good Thursday. And we'll probably, I'm gonna say probably, we'll see you tomorrow.